It is damn near 1 o'clock in the morning, and there have been fireworks going off since at least like 7 o'clock at night. It's getting a little ridiculous, and it's really creepy because no one knows the answer, and this is happening like all over America right now, is that there's just fireworks going off at relatively the same time every night for like the past like couple of weeks is when I noticed it. So yeah, you're gonna hear that in the background a lot. Again, it's kind of creepy, just the fact that it's happening all over. Yeah, today's not gonna be long because there's not really much to talk about. I got all that news out of the way. I know Mega Scourge gonna be watching this. I won't fight the code today. I'm gonna wait. I don't really feel like doing anything too crazy. I'm very exhausted. I had a very busy day today, hence why I'm filming at 1 o'clock in the morning. I was just running around a lot, so I'm very sorry. But yeah, just like I said, I'm just like tired. What did I even do today? I'm just trying to run down everything I did today. Cause well, first of all, last night I was just so exhausted editing. I just fell asleep. Like I legit like fell asleep. I just was waiting for Premiere to load up, and then I just got tired of waiting and just fell asleep, and then woke up and then finished editing it, and it was supposed to upload like around like 3 in the afternoon, but for some reason it waited until 12 to upload. I don't know why that happened. And so yeah, yesterday's episode came out super late, especially considering like it's not really news at that point. But I don't know. I doubt everyone's getting their news from me. I think most people watch those videos just for like the reaction of my thoughts. I like to think that's the case, at least, because they do tend to get a lot of views. But it's just like I'm usually not the first person talking about them. So I assume it's just like my opinion. And yeah, so I did order the Digivice colon from Japan, and it's already paid for. Pretty much right after I made that episode, they got back to me with the price quote, and I paid for it and everything. So we're all square there. It's just a matter of waiting for it to come out. Now, another thing that happened. Oh, he is probably asleep right now. Hold on. Yes, he is. As you can see, let me show you Davey real quick, because you haven't seen him in a while. He's still here. So cute. I love him. He's so wholesome. He's just got this big old smile on his face. He just seems so happy to be in my care. I think I love that the most about Ditto Eevee. He's just so wholesome. It's adorable. But, as I was saying, as I was, I think it was while I was editing it, or I don't know. Maybe it was after I recorded. No, it was right after I recorded. It went up on Japan You Want, and they only had like I think like around 40 in stock, at least when I saw it, and then sold out. It's not on Japan You Want anymore. If you got it, you got it. It was pretty expensive. Like it would have costed in total, I think like $124. That's pretty expensive. I don't know why they jacked the price up that much. I think that's a little too much there, Japan You Want. They're normally pretty good with prices, but I think that was just like way out there. I don't think that was really called for, because they're only doing DHL. So if you're buying it, you have to pay at least $20 for shipping, and it was $104 at base. So it was $124, which I think is just a little too much. You can still get it, however. It's on Premium Bandai's US site. However, it's coming out later than it's supposed to be coming out. In Japan, I believe they have it slated for an early January release, whereas in Japan it's going to be coming out, I think, around November, along with the Pendulum Z's. So November is going to be a pretty big month for V-petting, because I'm going to have my Eva Tamagotchis coming in, my Pendulum Z's coming in, and of course the Digivice colon. So there's going to be a lot of stuff I'm going to be juggling at once. Definitely going to have to... Hopefully they don't all come out at the same time. Like, hopefully I can get, like... Because the Avachi, I do, like, a couple runs on it. I just need, like, a week or two for that. The Pendulum Z's I'm going to be probably playing with forever. For a while, at least. and then the DigiVice colon, I can just run that along with something else because it is like an adventure style device. And apparently you don't need to shake it. There's no pedometer in the thing, from what I've been hearing and what everyone's been telling me. Apparently the dial system that they're using for the battles, it's also going to be used to determine how far you're going to walk. So it's going to be like a DMX3s where you kind of roll and that'll show how far you go on the map. It seems like that's what they're doing. Kind of interesting, a little weird, a little different, but it's fine, I like it. Still not word on connection and connectivity. Hopefully they'll do like a video, usually like they used to at least, do like live streams and videos showing off the devices before they came out. I feel like they haven't done that since the X2 though. The X3, no, they did it with the X3 because they showed off Justmon GX and I believe a Gudamon X on a video live stream type thing. So hopefully they do that with the Pendulum Zs and also more importantly the DigiVice colon because I really want to see this thing in action, so I just know what I'm getting into. But if it is just a general kind of like, if they don't show everything off, that'd be kind of cool at the same time too, because then like, who knows what's gonna happen? It's gonna be like a surprise. I think there's one more thing I had to mention that was VPET related at least. Not coming to mind though. But yeah, that's like kind of it. Just like I said, just gonna be a big month. November. Gonna be a lot. I think on the English website, the DigiVice colon is listed as $94, so $15 shipping. So it still ends up being around $100. You're gonna be paying around $100 for this thing regardless, because even though I only paid $80 roughly from Japan to ship it here, it's probably gonna cost me like maybe $10-12 because I might have to do it via FedEx. I don't know if Japan Post is shipping stuff out. I don't know if they still have that restriction up, so you know, I trust FedEx because I did it last time and they got here really quick. I haven't gotten anything from FedEx in a real long time, but my last from Japan haul came from FedEx and it came like quick, like so quick. I didn't even know it was here. So that's good. I do have some PET stuff coming in, which I did mention previously. Bought some battle chips from a member from the Battle Network Discord, and I helped out another member on a Macari kind of lot. And most of the stuff he didn't really even want in it. He just wanted like some of the battle chips, which was awesome. Thankfully, he had like already a huge collection, so he didn't really need a majority of the stuff that was in said lot, and that was just perfect for me because there's a lot of stuff in that lot that I really wanted for a really long time, and now I'm finally getting them. But again, I won't go into detail. I'll show that off on camera when it does come in. One of them has already shipped. The big lot is coming. It's going to be shipping out Tuesdays, so I'll probably wait till both of them are here to do a video, because I know like the Battle Network stuff has been kind of like slowing down. I do still have my I keep wanting to call it pendulum, my Progress PET. It's still here, it's still running. It's just like I haven't been able to play with it in a while because I've just been so busy. I have like another job essentially. I won't go into what it is, but I got that on top of YouTube, on top of going back to my other job, which I'm working way less hours now, but it's still like something I have to do. It's just something I'm doing during the day that's keeping me busy and making me tired. And also we're gearing up to open to the public in like next week, and I'm really not excited for that at all. I don't think it's a smart idea. At least here in New Jersey, everything that's been going on has been slowing down, relatively speaking, but it's still like not safe enough for things like a library to be open, in my opinion. I think it's a rather stupid decision, but they're doing it nevertheless. Not much for me to do, but just be safe. Thankfully, Jessica got me some really nice high quality masks that'll be able to protect me. I'm wearing those and a second mask over it, and I'm being very safe and careful at my job to the point where my coworkers are kind of looking at me like I'm crazy, which I think is a little ridiculous. You know, I'm the only one wearing 2 masks right now, and I'm the only one who sanitizes their gloves. Personally, if you're gonna wear gloves, there's a higher chance of cross-contamination, so you might as well be sanitizing the gloves. Anyway, it's something that they do in the hospitals. Also, double masking is also fairly normal in hospitals as well, especially at a time like this. So, you know, it's like, I'm not gonna sit there and explain that to them. Like, if they think it's stupid, that's just on them. In reality, it's just like, you know, I'm not only keeping myself safe, but like I'm also like, you know, God forbid I have anything, I'm saving them too, you know. They don't know where I've been, and I don't know where they've been, so that's the thing. But anyway, I don't want to talk about that too much, but that's why I've been so busy and just kind of tired. So I hope you don't mind the chill episode where I just kind of talk to you guys for like 12 minutes, just because I was honestly gonna not even record and take today off. But I figured no, you know, I gotta fight that feeling, that feeling of let me just like, you know, not do anything today, because that's a dangerous mindset to fall into. And the point of doing DigiDaily and the original idea of DigiDaily was I wanted to challenge myself. I wanted to do something like where I wanted to, you know, essentially promise myself or challenge myself to, you know, record, edit, and upload a video every day. The original run of DigiDaily almost hit a full year of doing that. I think it was 267 consecutive episodes. Which, if you're from those days, let me know in the comments down below. I know some of you still are that still comment. Or even if you haven't commented in a while and you're from like the original, and I don't know, season 1, give or take, of DigiDaily. Let me know in the comments down below, because y'all are some real OGs, because going back to watch any of those episodes is like extremely difficult for me, just because, I don't know, you can tell I was figuring what the hell I was doing out. You can tell I was figuring out what the hell I was doing, like, as I was going, like there really wasn't like a plan, which there wasn't. I just one day thought, yeah, I'll do this, and then started doing it. And that's just what happens, and that's how you gotta do it. When you kind of worry too much about the planning phases of stuff, and when you worry about how it's gonna look and how it's not gonna be as good or whatever, it just keeps you from doing it in the first place. You know, you gotta make crap. You gotta make crappy videos. You gotta make crappy whatever. You know, if you're a creative person in general, you gotta make crappy first drafts of an essay, crappy first books, crappy first scripts, crappy videos, crappy movies, crappy drawings, to get better at it. And you have to accept that, you know, you need to improve and look at where you need to improve and just keep trying. So yeah, all you out there that want to start doing this or are doing this and you just started recently, you know, keep going, keep trying. There's no, I don't really feel like there's a right way to do this. There's just different ways. Develop your own style, find your own kind of aesthetic that you want to go for, and do it. Because I've said it before, and I'll say it again, it's not a bad thing to have a bunch of the VPET YouTubers on YouTube. If there's only 1 or 2 guys or girls or people doing this, it would stay a niche thing, and a relatively unknown thing. But when you have such a huge community like we have now, where there's so many more people on YouTube doing this in their own little ways, and I absolutely love it. It makes us not only look more like a bigger community, but it also helps grow the community. There's so many people now playing with VPETs that have never done it in their lives before, and it warms my heart. It really does, because it's really fun. I've said it before, you know, I didn't really own many straight up VPETs, especially Digimon VPETs, until the 20th. That was my first VPET that I got. I always wanted them. I always fantasized. Oh, actually, no, that's a lie. I bought the D-Cyber back in 2013. So this got me back into everything. This is really the culprit of literally all this shit would not be here without this guy. Because that's what really brought me into the world of VPetting. I bought the D-Cyber back in 2013, and then I really couldn't afford anything else because everything else was such ridiculous prices. But the D Cyber was like $80, but it was at least in box and brand new, so I was able to justify the price. And I still can. I don't think it's a bad price for the Cyber, especially then since now it's getting more expensive. But you know, that I bought that, and like I loved how like wacky and crazy it was, and I really wanted to get the other V-Pets, and just wasn't able to. And finally, you know, the V-Pet 20th came out. It was a version of the bricks, which for a cheap price, which I thought was great. It had all of the eggs on it, so I felt like, you know, that's cool. I don't really have to worry about collecting other versions, even though now I've kind of started. But anyway, you know, that got me really into it. And I joined the DDC and, you know, watched everything just kind of blow up from there. And that was really cool to see. And it's really cool to see it happen on YouTube and just happen in general, where people who have, again, never touched a V-Pet in their life playing with the 20ths and joining the conversation. I think it's great. I really do. Yeah. So like I said, if you're an OG from the original, you know, sub 300 episodes, let me know in the comments down below, because those are a lot of things started in those first 300 episodes. That was, believe, the start of the Tortomon saga, which was, I mean, a lot of people know about Tortomon. That's what started it. It was in those original 300 episodes. When I first got the Pendulum, there was what else was, I don't know, iconic about that era. The clap started there. You know, recording random episodes anywhere. I think that was the funniest thing about the older DigiDaily episodes, is there was a very guerrilla aspect to it. If I couldn't film it here, I was filming it in random places at my college, and that was always fun because, you know, just like sneaking into random rooms and whatnot to film, and you know, and editing and staying super late because I was editing an episode and I wanted to upload it there instead of back at home because the internet was faster. You know, those are all stuff that you know, I will never forget, and it's just like crazy. I don't know why I'm reminiscing about everything today. I'm not close to. Well, actually, I am kind of close. We're a couple months away from the channel's anniversary and DigiDaily's anniversary too. I don't remember when the first episode was uploaded, if I'm being honest. But I think it was sometime in the summer. So I'll look that up. But you know, we're close to the channel and DigiDaily's anniversary. So I guess that's why I'm reminiscing about everything right now. Getting all sappy and stuff. Look at me. But yeah, that's really gonna be all. Sorry for the kind of nothing episode tomorrow, because there's probably not gonna be much to talk about. Actually, tomorrow might be a really weird episode, so stay tuned for it, because I'm kind of not gonna be here. So yeah, yeah, I'll try to figure out what I'm gonna do for tomorrow. But yeah, stay tuned. I really appreciate it. Huge shout out to my patrons, as always. Casey Joe's, Omega Scourge, you guys are the best. Thank you so much for supporting the channel. I do really appreciate it, especially in these times. You know, to even give $1 to something, I think is, you know, worth a lot in general, but especially now where, you know, there's a lot of uncertainty right now. So I do really appreciate it. And yeah, that's it. Thank you so much, and bye. Peace.